Every time I was tired, I always be in here thinking about everything I had to endure, everything that came my way that wasn't comforting, that wasn't easy, that was testing everything that I had inside of me. Every time I think about what someone said about me, saying I ain't shit, I ain't got anything to offer, I ain't never gonna make it. Fuck! I'm tired of being a loser, dog! I'm tired of being considered a fucking failure! Dissed and dismissed. I'm tired of that shit. I know you are too. And that's why we here. What we building, ain't no one ever gonna be able to take away with that shit, dog. Alphas! How y'all feeling today? Because I feel fucking phenomenal. Today's topic, dedication and when you failing. Because dedication is going to keep you going. Even when the motivation stops. Even when you fucking dealing with everybody telling you no. You posting shit every day, no one caring. No likes, no shares, no comments. Just dead space. Dead crickets. Chirps. But as an alpha, I don't want you to worry about all that shit. What I want you to do is think about what you got to go all the way to be a trailblazer, baby. Don't worry about all the haters. Fuck what they saying. Because today's motherfucking situation is not tomorrow's shit. Where you at today is not going to establish where you going to be tomorrow. Trust me, I know this. Because I'm stacking them bricks, baby, every single day. And my dedication is what's keeping me going all the time. Because some days I'm not feeling motivated at all. Some days I wake up and I'm like, man, fuck this shit. But you know what? I got dedication. I'm sticking to this shit. I made a promise to myself, and no matter what it is, I ain't never gonna break it. Because it's not about how I feel in the moment. It's about what I set out to do. My goals, my dreams, all that shit. It doesn't matter how tired I am, no matter what the fuck I got going on, how many fucking issues, all that shit will suffice once I get my motherfucking prize. Once I get what I motherfucking came to get, woo! Oh my God, that shit's gonna fucking feel amazing. It's gonna be the sweetest taste. And your dedication is gonna take you there. Your dedication is gonna take you there on days that you don't wanna wake up and do shit. Your dedication is going to be there to drive you, no matter what it is. I love this song by, what is it called? Nipsey Hussle and Kendrick Lamar, Dedication. Everything they say in that song, I fuck with so fucking hard. Everything about that shit, dog. Everything about that song, and there's other songs too, but that was just one song that came to to the top of my head right now. What you gonna do when you feel like you're failing? Yeah, you got the dedication, but up here, psychologically, you don't feel good, right? I feel like the best way to explain it is that you'll get that FOMO, like that fear of missing out type thing. And you're going to look on, IG, your Facebook, whatever it is, and someone might be doing what you want to do, or they're doing something else, but they're just way more successful at where they at right now. And that's deteriorating your mindset because you're comparing yourself to someone else. Alphas don't ever worry about that shit. Trust me. There's a lot of times I look at other people, I'm like, man, I really want to be where they at. And I just nod my head and I just shake it off. I'm like, nah. I gotta get off the phone, get off of social media, whatever it is, don't even worry about it. Just take your mind like a piece of paper, just crumple that motherfucker and throw that shit away. You gotta stay here. You gotta be focused here. Your focus and your dedication is on what you are doing. Like a horse with blinders. You ain't worried about anything else. You're worried about what you doing. Nothing else. You're going at your own speed. And when you post stuff and people laughing at you, and we're going right back to, the fear of failing, that's the thing that's always going to creep up on you in the beginning. Even no matter what time, actually, it's always going to be there. The fear of failing. But my mission here with you today, and always in every fucking video, is always to deteriorate that fear. That fear factor's got to go away. It's always positive here. Your mindset is always, I'm going to get this shit done. The alpha mindset is always going to be there for you, baby. I know you got it inside you. No matter what you're going to do, you got this shit, baby. When you're dealing with failure, I want you to go harder. I want you to go harder, baby. I want you to go so fucking hard. And what I mean when I say go harder, I want you to go back. Go back and go back and go back. That's the mission of the game. You failed, so go back. We're going to fucking fix what we fucking didn't get right, and we're going to fix it and move on and go forward. Again, over, under, sideways, no matter what it is, you finding the motherfucking path that you need to take, and you taking that. No matter how beaten up or alone you got to go by yourself. It's lonely, it's heartbreaking, it's fucking sucks. But trust me, baby, at the end of this path, you're going to feel so fucking amazing. Ain't none of that shit gonna fucking matter. Ain't none of that pain gonna matter, dog. And at the end of the day, what's pain without pleasure? If you're always having pleasure, you really can't appreciate it because it's just always all the time. Nah, I ain't with that. I need to have some kind of pain to get to what I need to, baby. I need to appreciate what I got. When you fail, when you fucking fail, and I know you will, because you're going to say I did it once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. But the alphas, the people that I'm talking to right here, we're not worried about counting how many times we doing this shit. We out here, we do it, and we learn from the mistakes. It's not failure as the end result. Failure is more of a learning curve. We just using the learning from the failures till we get to the results that we want. And when we get that, that's how we get closer to what our success gonna be, baby. We're gonna get to where we want to get to. This brings me to my life lesson. I failed. I had one. When I was in college, I had one more math class to pass, and I was like, all right, I got this, and then that's it. But it was so hard. I'm not lying. I'm not even a math person. That's so hard. It was a bunch of random stuff. It was like, I don't even know how to explain it. But let's just say it was just super duper hard. It's not calculus. It's not some of that stuff. It was like some stuff that you use for measurements for like when you're a nurse and you're a business accountant and just a bunch of different stuff. It was so hard. I failed that class 2 times. 2 times, right? The first time I failed it, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I failed it. Now I got to do it or I can't get to where I want to get to. And so what I did was I went back and I took the class again and I failed it again. So I'm like, oh my God, I can't pass this class. It's so hard. But you know what I did? I got a tutor. I put in the time and I just bit the bullet and I passed with like a C barely, but I passed. And that check mark was done and I didn't have to do it again. And I moved on, and now I'm here where I am in my life, and it's all because I didn't give up at that situation. There's going to be a lot of times in life where the situation's going to get hard on you, and it's going to be right in front of you. It's going to be an opportunity to either give up or to go forward. And I always tell y'all, my alphas, you always choose to go forward. You never go backwards, baby. Come on, my alphas. Which brings me to my alpha rule 205. Don't ever compare yourself to the competition or anyone else. You're only in competition with yourself. You're only in competition with your failures and your defeats and what you allow yourself to be defeated by. So when you fail it, what are you going to do? I say go back to the basics. What does that mean? You go back to knowledge. You go back to getting everything that you need right. On top of that, and it's not the knowledge that if you already know all the knowledge, then it's sharpening your skills. It's those two right there, boom, and they're meeting. And then when no one's looking at you, when everyone's overlooking at you, dog, you go hard in the dark. You fix what the problems are, and you just keep on adding and subtracting. Take away what you don't need and add what you need. And just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, chugging along. Just that dedication. The dedication, I feel like the best tool for the example for dedication is we're going to have a little chip, a little pick, little pick. And then like this is the wall and you're just picking at the wall. And yes, I know it's annoying and it's tedious and it takes forever, but you know what's gonna happen? Is that one day this joint gonna go, and that's it. And then you there, and no one can ever take it away from you. And that's what we're building for. We're building that mental tool right here to just chip away at your dreams till you get it. Incremental moves are always the best moves. It doesn't, just because you're not moving in leaps and bounds, yes, there are going to be times you're going to be leaping and bounding and going crazy, right? But the incremental moves, the small moves, the things, the small little decisions, those are what's going to make and break your path. That's period, point blank. Every day I choose to make the decision to go harder, to do everything I need to do in these 24 hours, no matter what it is. I don't allow anything but myself to stop me. I rest when I got to. I eat when I got to. I take a shit when I got to. And that's it. And then I'm back to the motherfucking grinding, baby. We analyze and adapt. Don't worry about anything else. You make the mistake, you get back up, and you keep on going, baby. You remember, your dedication, your discipline, your vision is what's going to keep you going. Don't worry about what you feel in the moment, because that's always going to dip up, down. It's always going to be all over the place. But those things are going to be right there with you always, like your toolkit. No matter what, you got your discipline. You always scheduling everything that you're doing all the time. You take your dedication. You never giving up. You always looking for a yes, or you always trying to get that answer. No matter what it is, you always there. And your vision's always out there to drive you like a carrot in front of a horse, just dangling. Just so you always got something to go to further and further and further. You don't want to ever just stop. You want to keep going. Don't want to go for the sake of just going, but you want to go for a goal. You want to go for something. You got to stay competitive, and you got to keep moving, baby. Because once you stop, that's it. Then you're going to get complacent and you're done. You might find yourself somewhere you don't want to be, and that's a whole nother video. But today, it's all about dedication. Without dedication, your discipline and your vision and your motivation and all that's going to fall apart. None of it's going to matter. You got your dedication. And like if it was like a boxing ring and your dedication is what you have to defend yourself, and life is going to be hitting you with a whole rack of failures and disappointments and everything. Like, boom, no, that's a jab right there. I ain't get a fucking opportunity right there. Swam. Right there, life hitting you with a failure. You failed. You ain't get another opportunity. Oh my God, watch out for the uppercut. You know what I mean? But the whole time, baby, you just be smooth, rope-a-dope, and you just move around, and you just maneuver. You be adaptive. You do what you got to do. Don't worry about other things. You worry about what you can do. Your dedication, baby. Your dedication going to be there. It's going to push you. It's going to keep you to be reminded always, baby. Remember that. And for y'all, you know what I mean? I want to be able to help y'all. So what we going to do next, I'm going to try to do is what I call an alpha moment, where I break down, leadership and other types of, alpha role models in like movies. And we going, I'm going to, break down what, a real leader and what they're thinking, and how we're going to be able to, adapt that to our lives and be able to move forward with that and be able to captivate that alpha mentality and, move forward. So, hopefully, y'all fuck with that. So, stay tuned, and till next episode, peace.